Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Ink and Page, and I'm here today with a new Junk Journal January video for day 8, which is antique. Okay, so before I jump into the actual crafting, I just wanted to do a quick note. If you're new, please sign up in the description below if you'd like to get the free printables. Make sure you sign up on this video because you want to get these printables. If you sign up on a different video, you'll get those printables. So the link is in the description. It is create.inkandpage.co/JJJ2025. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, we can hop into antique. Now, I think this is probably going to be a really interesting prompt for everybody because it is so wide open to interpretation. So I thought about this for like a while, and you know, like there's like a bunch of different items in the kit that I outlined in the video from Monday that could easily be used for antique, right? But I was like, what can I bring to this prompt? And so I started thinking about my dad because he was big into antique cars. So I thought, what a better way to do a little spread about him and his love for, you know, antique cars and incorporate that into my journal as part of this project. So what I did, the other thing is I wanted to do a spread that was a little bit different than the ones that I have been doing, like these ones, but still in keeping with the style of, you know, kind of what I've been going through in this journal. So, ironically, this is the page that I ended up with for today. So I'm going to have to do a little doctoring to the edges of this one, but I have a couple of options and plans for that. But so what I thought I would do is put down some washi to kind of like tone down this background just a little bit. And then I have a schematic from a book, one of his old books that is, this is an MG-A, which was his favorite car. That was the car for him. So I thought I'm gonna add this to the spread. I have a couple pieces of text that I scanned from the same book that this came from. I also have a little thing of then he used to carry one of these little notepads around with him all the time, so I have a couple of pieces of the paper left from that. So I'm gonna put that on there, and then I have a picture of him as a kid with the first, you know, car he ever built, which is like his soapbox derby car. So I thought that would be a fun addition to this spread. I haven't really used pictures in here yet, so I thought that would be fun too. Okay, now I also have mummy cloth, and I cut myself, this is a Tim Holtz die. I think it's called Washers, and it's one of those super long ones. And then I have a piece of collage paper that's also Tim Holtz. And these are kind of like the extra things that I'm going to bring. And then I have, from the kit itself, I have tags. These are from week 1. Oh, I embossed a quote. It says, "Live for the moment, so you cannot put into words." And I embossed that to put on this page too. This is on one of the pieces from this week's ephemera kit. This is also from this week's ephemera kit. And then I have a couple of artist trading cards, you know, just to mix in, and a tag too. I doubt I'm going to be able to use all of this stuff, but I just, you know, went through it and just pulled out a few things. All right, so I wanted to just quickly go over that with you guys. And then we can jump right in. Oh, I also have mummy cloth over here. Okay, so for this, oh, actually, one quick thing before we start with this, and that is, I forgot to put the 7s on yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, like, really quick before we get started. I could not believe it when I watched the video, and I was like, where's the 7? So, I'm going to add this on here. I think I'm going to add it over on this side for this one. I'm going to go ahead and staple this one on, I think, so that if I want to make a change to this, I can, because this page needs some help still. So I want to work on this a little bit more. But then also we're going to add, this is the 6, and then we're going to add the 7 on my little spines as well. There's this one. Is that pretty good? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and it's a good thing I need to do this first anyway, because I want to be able to cover this staple up. Oops. Okay. All right, now the 7's installed. Okay, and here's to me not forgetting the 8 at the end of this one. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with this one. I grabbed, I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I grabbed a bunch of these smaller Tim Holtz washi tapes, and I think I'm going to just go around the edge with these ones. There's some like cool patterns. These are my well-loved ones, so we're probably going to burn through a bunch of rolls of washi tape on this, but that is perfect. I have a little bit more over here on the side too if I need it, but I figure I could use all different ones. I think this one right here matches the collage paper that I have. I thought about that for an option, you know, to put on the background, but I thought what I could just do is try to go this route first, because I didn't want to just cover up the whole entire background on the page. We are having a crazy windstorm right now in Southern California. It's pretty terrifying. Everybody around me has no power, so I am hoping against hope that we can hang on to our power at least so I can get this video done. That'll teach me to wait till the last minute, right? All right, let's try this one. And then it'll have kind of like a little bit of a pattern here on the side. And this is very sticky. Oh, look, I'm gonna run it out. Okay. It's proof that, like, you know, we actually use up our washi tape. Sometimes I think I will not live long enough to use up all my washi tape, but this is perfect for this. And then let's see, which one do I want to go with next? Let's try to run this one out too. I'm going to go across the top for this one. And then also, you know, things are going to go on the page. So, so I don't have to worry about that. For this one, I'm going to leave some writing space over there on that lined page for me to like add some like journaling, particularly about this event, about this page, about all kinds of stuff. So, because I really haven't had a lot of writing space in this journal yet. So I thought I'll leave a little space over there, but I'll just decorate that page to kind of coordinate with this one. Okay, there we go with that. What I want to do with the car is, have this go like across here. Between the two pages, on the bottom here, I think I should probably make it okay. So if I fold it and ink it, probably, I think I already put my inker away. And then I just have to pick a background for this. I still have to get rid of some of that purple. That's the only unfortunate thing, I guess, about, you know, making your journal ahead of time when you don't really know what you're going to do. So you can end up with a page that doesn't really work. You could also jump around. I like to go in order, so I'm gonna honor that with this journal, but I think I might challenge myself next time to like jump the gun and jump around in the book and just kind of, you know, go with the flow and see what page feels like the right page, you know. Okay, so now I have a bunch of elements I want to get on here. So I'm going to take a quick look at these and see how they could potentially lay out. Oh, I have these too. I did them in black and like this craft paper so that if I wanted to, I could use black or brown or both. So, all right, I will need just a little bit more washi tape. I really want to put some of this graph washi on here. So hopefully I can get some of that on here. My dad was a electrical engineer, so he was never without graph paper. So that tracks for my spread here. I need a piece of something down here as well. Let's go with this. This does not feel super sticky. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just wanted to pop back in and kind of go over a little bit what I did here, and I still have a couple of things I want to finish up on the on this, like on the car side of it with the lines. I just want to do a little bit on this side just to I just knocked that up just to give it a little more character on that page, you know, because that's the page that I'll be writing on. But we can add our number too, because I don't want to forget. I'm gonna add the number here. That should fit perfectly on there. Okay, so I am not sure if I succeeded or not in creating a page that is cohesive with the rest of the journal. I mean, I like it. I like how it turned out. It's just a little bit different than everything else, but I did, you know, I used the same embossing powder as I had used previously, try to bring that together, the same washi tape. So we'll have the same number. The mummy cloth is, you know, a consistent theme throughout the journal. I like to be able to tie the whole thing together. I mean, I don't think it's that important in the long run for it, like, to totally match. I did kind of transition a little bit here with the gears. So, you know, who knows? I do like how it came out. I forgot to mention in the beginning, I found this like super grungy old roll of masking tape that was my dad's, that was just, you know, in a drawer. So I thought it would be fun to incorporate that into here. So that's this tape, the plain tape that I used back here, and it actually ended up getting covered up everywhere else. But it was super sticky and super grungy. So I thought that it would be fun to just add a few like personalized things that like might not be obvious, you know. Added a little bit of wire here with the key, and his notepad, like I said. Then we had the car, the text from the car. So this is kind of like, I guess, all of my antique things are on this page here. I would like to also make a cluster for this corner, but I may have to design something to go there because everything I have is a little bit too big. So I either have to, you know, print something at like a lower scale, or I'm gonna have to make something in next week's pack that will maybe fit on there and look good. So I can endlessly fiddle with the washi tape, right? It's just fun to keep adding it in different places. I wonder if I can cut that off. But okay, so let's see. I think that, I mean, I didn't do a lot of talking in this video. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, it's sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I did have like a great time doing this. I get really into it, and then I forget what I'm doing, and then I don't say anything. So hopefully you guys found this at least a little bit inspiring. I'm going to try to cut around this wheel. I don't know if it's going to work. It would have been better if I put it on first, but you know, hindsight is 2020. So there we go. We're getting that off. Pretty good. I just have this like piece right here. Oh, somebody did ask in the comments about this knife. This is like just the Tim Holtz. It's like a retractable craft knife. It's pretty handy. By and large, I am a fan of his tools. They're made by Tonic, and they're workhorses. They last forever. So I will always buy a Tim Holtz tool because they get the job done, right? Okay. I love the idea that it was designed by somebody who was going to use it. You know, it's not just a random person, you know, in a corporation trying to figure stuff out. So, okay, so that's this. Let's put this little tabby. Oops, there's my 8. I got to put it the right way up. I want to put it put this, oh, my key. It's not the best key because it doesn't lie flat, but it's the key that I had in the drawer, so that's the key we got. So I'm going to staple this guy on here. Perhaps I could do a little stamping or something on the edges here to bring this, you know, more in line with this side of the page. But there will be writing on this page as well, so that is also something to consider. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe to my channel. And I will have a new video for you guys tomorrow, and the prompt for tomorrow is hidden. So that's also going to be another good one and another fun one for us to do. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.